This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams who share the same home turf. The Giants and the Jets head-to-head on EA Sports. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course, we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
In motion, it's Robinson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. 36 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
A play fake. Now Dart. That is intercepted. And the Jets are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Right to the air, it's Taylor. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Taylor. He'll step up and run this.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
In trouble, and down he goes. Dexter Lawrence getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, faking the give. That's complete. It's Tyler Johnson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Jets first down.
At the 46-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Open is the tight end Rucker. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead.
It's the score, Jets 7, Giants nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back 1st and 10. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. Past the 45. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. They finally track him down, but what a run as they'll mark it at the 10-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 67 yards.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
Motion man is Hyatt. On the play fake, here's Dart. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll look to run with Singletary. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
It may Makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
3rd and short. Here's Dart. That one is caught in the back of the end zone.
Touchdown, New York.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Giants will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. To return, it's Isaiah Davis. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Jets offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Quickly to Mitchell. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Pass caught. It's John Mechie. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Jets have a 1st down.
46-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Taylor looking to throw. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
And that one thrown away to the sideline. It's incomplete. It's a frustrating series. It'll bring up 4th down.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
On the return, Olszewski. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Tracy. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And I'm up and down, just shy of the 40. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Giants.
And the Giants, 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the 1st down.
At the 49-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Moving left, and he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
Flushed to his right, and he kept that play alive as long as he could. But the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
I'm always curious how defenses come back on the field after allowing a touchdown on the previous possession. And so far, I'm liking what I see. There's no heads being held low. There's no dwelling and thinking back to that last drive. They've come out and completely dominated this next possession.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long as we are ready to get back underway. And that is incomplete.
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. I mean, he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Jets offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. To the left flat. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 6. Here's Taylor. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Brian Burns in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Throwing, Taylor. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll run with Tracy. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
Jasir Taylor on the stop. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the shotgun. It's done. And that is incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A fair catch signal and taken at about the 18-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Another run here with Hall. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Now screen will be set up for Davis.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Here's Austin McNamara now, as he's on to punt for the Jets. Ooh. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He'll go play action here with Dart. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Giants, 1st down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, New York.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone, because it's 1st and goal.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Tracy, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he will get into the end zone.
Touchdown, New York.
Gano on to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Jets 7.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Panay Wanwu now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jets offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw is Taylor. That one taken in by Mitchell. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They will run it over center with Hall. And some good running there. That's a 1st down up to the 43.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Jets 1st down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now, Taylor. Finding room at midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Jets 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard
Big-time completion
line.
here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get
nowhere to go. He is taken down.
What a 1st half of this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They are in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit like this.
Taylor. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Folks' kick is good. And the Jets are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back set to go once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On 2nd down, Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing again, Dart. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Dart gonna throw it again. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
And it's 3rd down.
Here comes 3rd and 6. To the air again goes Dart. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. He did not. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it'll be 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. Now it's 2nd and 1. To throw is Taylor. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's home. He'll take this forward for about 5.
The tackle by Brian Burns. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 4. The motion man here is Mitchell. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now from the gun. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Taylor looking to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. That's caught, and he will score. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Folk now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Forced out left.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Dart. Open man, that's Slayton. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Giants first down.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 14. First down, New York.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
It's a pickup of 12. First down, Giants.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. Throwing. Dart. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 12 yards on that hookup. That's good for a Giants first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 15.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
A carry here for Tracy. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Tracy looking to run, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
In motion, it's Robinson. 3rd and 2, and it's Dart. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
On 4th down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants have tied it at 17.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
So, the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Garrett Wilson and the Jets offense now heading back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Here's Hall. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now here's a keeper on his own read. And he'll take this one up to about the 34-yard line.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
3rd and 6. Here's Taylor. Now a deep ball from Mitchell. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Giants offense and their running backs getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. On the give, it's Tracy. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A run here with Tracy on 2nd down. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Dart. This one is caught by Robinson. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Giants.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late. The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 2.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. This is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Jets offense ready to take over once more. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Throwing, Taylor. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Back to throw is Taylor. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Giants offense and their quarterback Jackson Dart heading back out to the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly making the right read seemingly every time. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On the zone read, a give to Tracy. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Slayton is the man in motion. On the play fake, here's Dart. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart, and that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The Giants sending out their punter. Important punt here in this tie game late. The Jets offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here comes Hall. Uh-oh. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
First and 10 at the
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Jets have a 1st down.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Tie game, 2nd half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game, so it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Taylor. They'll set up the screen to Hall. This one's going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He airs this one out looking for Mechie. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. with Tracy. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
And the Giants first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
At the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23.
A gain there of 23 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
First and 10 at the 47.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
They'll stick to the ground. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here is first and goal. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Now Dart. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
And that is incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field, so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. They'll run here, and he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here. Talk things over before third down. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. It is brought in the end zone.
Touchdown, Giants.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will go up by 7.
17.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, here comes Wanwu. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Taylor. That one caught by Wilson.
Complete to Garrett Wilson. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. To throw is Taylor. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Jets first down.
43-yard line.
Taylor looking to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable and just line up and snap it again.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. So a road win here for the Giants. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night, everybody.